Hey everybody, this is Rafael Rubio and Dick Gavatsky at Net Medical. We decided we're going to record a little video for posterity showing first contact between Butterfly Networks and Net Medical. Our two clouds have been connected at AWS. There was a little bit of configuration stuff to do, including firewall and TLS relays and all that sort of technical stuff. But I think we're at the part where we're at the good stuff. Good stuff being this. Here's a couple of test images that we did. We're going to take John Doe, the test patient, and we're going to go to our DICOM management, and we're going to send that off to Net Medical Engineering. On the Net Medical side, we'll see as this is spinning, because it's a video clip, it'll take a little bit of time to get there. We can come back and look at Telemed, and here's a Telemed application kind of blown up a little bit for video's sake. You'll see a new case created here. It'll be assigned a case number, and it'll have links off to an FDA cleared viewer where you can take a look at the imaging if you're a doctor. We'll also have a previewer available for our people to work through that's not for diagnostic use, but is useful in other situations when you need to look at the imaging, split cases, move images around into different cases. You can do that here. So here we've got the anticipation is building as the little spinner is spinning. We were able to get a DICOM echo through, so we know we have a connection. We know the firewall is good, and we should soon have first contact. Okay, we see here Net Medical Engineering sent to Net Medical Engineering 9/24/20 at 12:58, and here we'll click New, and what do you know? There's our John Doe patient. This icon indicates that it's an imaging case. These are the links that the doctor would use for one or two if it needs to go off to an FDA cleared viewer. You can click that and it'll load into this FDA cleared viewer here. And there is the right lung captured for John Doe, loading into MedDream as a preview here, and then the diagnostic version will be done when the full study is loaded and cached so it can play at full speed. So this is what our doctors would see here. On our end, it created an imaging order. There's it playing at real speed, not preview speed. So this is actually synced according to the timings in the video, as you would expect for a FDA cleared viewer. Back here we've got the order that was created. This thing is actually an imaging order that will have the patient information. We can fill in some of this stuff for customer and institution, and then all the exam type information, any additional imaging that needs to go in, we can route that to a doctor here. This is a demo site, so we don't have any doctors that are credentialed, but we handle all the credentialing for what state it was in, what facilities are credentialed at, and whether or not it's a prelim read or a final case. All of the diagnostic things that you would expect, including a log history from our operators, which will have who you spoke with and what and why, and then the ability to split the imaging if you need to do that. I don't foresee the need for image splitting in what we're doing. But if you want a little bit more of a deep dive, we can go in here and look at the DICOM headers, and you can see, let me blow that up, you can see a bit of more information. This is the raw DICOM data that comes across in these numbered fields. If you haven't seen this, this is how imaging goes back and forth and communicates the metadata along with the imaging in each individual slice. But you can see here that we're uncovering a few secrets. We get the data that we filled in, a session number. We can see the manufacturer was Butterfly Network, but we can also see the institution was whose cloud it was, and that's good. We have an AE title that we filled in on the network connection, so we can fill that in for routing to us. But we also get institutional department is the name of the archive that it came from. Also useful for building out workflows. We can use that in the future. And I think if we scroll down to here, we get our patient name in DICOM format, ID, date of birth. All this is anonymized, of course. And then we get this, device serial number. And that's really interesting to us because if we know who we sold what device to, we can map devices to facilities or devices to customers in a way that gets us some workflow solutions going forward where we can automatically map some of this stuff going into the future. So that's it. Just a quick look at Telemed and a quick look at the world's first connection between Butterfly and Telemed, and we're pretty excited about it. So, well, thanks for joining us, and we will see you soon.